Thank you very much. In terms of the businesses, just 3 days ago, myself and the South Africa Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs were together and we were discussing this. So I took up the discussion with her, and we have agreed that we are going to document, we are going to ask our people who are returning to begin to document what they are leaving behind. And that was the message yesterday before this set that are due to land in Lagos. I've asked them before they left yesterday to document very accurately those things they were leaving behind in terms of businesses, in terms of even cars, movable properties and immovable properties, so that we can now take it up with South African government. That is the next step we are going to do. So this repatriation is not going to end just taking people to Nigeria. We are going to systematically follow up on those things, those informations given to us. And I told them to be very accurate with what they are going to give, because we are going to work with the South African government with that, with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the police, to get the exact location of all these businesses and shops, and properties, and, presented it to the South African government for possible compensation, because we will not, allow the properties, the labor that people have suffered to build over the years to just go down the drain or be taken over by some people. Then the second leg of your question is what happens to what about our people, the women and children. If you see the number of people that are coming back, majority of them are women and children. You understand? And we have actually prioritized them. If you come to the mission now, I have here close to 100 people I'm taking care of in terms of the welfare, in terms of shelter, giving them appropriate shelter just before they leave for Nigeria. So we are doing that. The only area where we are still having discussion with the South African government is in the area of, for instance, you have Nigerian married to South African women, or Nigerian women married to South African men. So what are the product? What is the fate of the product of this union? That is the children. So one thing that we agree and we are discussing with them in series of meetings we have been having is that those children, as much as they don't want them to be repatriated based on the South Africa, because many of them are holding South African IDs and South African passports. So in the context, you can't repatriate them, because in the face of the law, those children are not actually still, they are partly Nigerian, but because of the document they are holding, they are South African. So we have agreed that we are going to process normal visas for those children, so alongside their movement, so that they will be able to travel, either travel with their parents or anytime they so wish to visit Nigeria or to go, we will assist them as much as possible to get back to the country.